All right, what's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Gazon DJ, and welcome to Soundboys Paradise. So yes, I changed the name of the channel. I wanted something a little less weird for people. I think people looked at Gazon DJ the Thinker as like something weird or maybe some elitist type of attitude or something weird like that. But I'm not an elitist. I'm a chill, mellow dude. You know what I mean? I'm sitting here this morning. I got a cup of coffee with honey in it. I got my nicotine vape, and then I got my herb vape here, my Firefly 2 Plus. So I'm just chilling before I get ready for work in the morning. But yeah, so what I wanted to talk about here today is a fascinating conversation. It's called weed and creativity. So yeah, we're going there. Okay, so let's start with the basics. So basically, cannabis has long been associated with creative process. You know, you think about musicians playing music late into the night. If you're a DJ, scratching all night, smoking a bowl and scratching all night to practice. Painters, painting and conjuring surreal visions and just amazing landscapes and things like that. Writers, people who like to write or write poetry or just write in general, going to deep introspection. But is that just a stereotype or is there some science behind it? You know what I mean? So basically, I know that scientific studies suggest that cannabis can alter thought patterns, and they often increase divergent thinking. So basically, that's your brain's ability to generate new ideas. That's why a lot of people say it'll help them think outside the box. You know what I'm saying? Uh, but it's not like a creativity cheat code. THC can also like impair your short-term memory, your focus. So it's not all magic clouds and masterpiece moments. You know what I mean? Uh, it depends. So for some people, weed is like turning down the volume on their inner critic. The voice that says this isn't good enough, or you're not good enough, or you're weird, or you're this, or you're that. It fades away, and then the freedom to be creative and experiment kind of kicks in, and they're able to do what they want to do. You know what I mean? For other people, though, it might be total creative shutdown. They get paranoid, brain fog, they zone out. So it's not really a one size fits all, and it's kind of like your mileage may vary. You know what I mean? Uh, so basically, here's the $1 million question here. So, is cannabis a gateway to creativity or just a vibe enhancer? You know what I mean? Maybe it's both. Maybe it's neither. Uh, maybe creativity is about being open, present, and willing to explore. Sometimes we can help with that. Sometimes it doesn't. Like I said, your mileage may vary. So, but whether you're pro cannabis, curious, or just in it for the deep dive, the key is intentionality. I would say cannabis is a sacred plant, so you need to know why you're using it, how it affects you, and whether it's helping or hindering your creativity. Don't have any judgment, just self awareness. I smoke cannabis or I vape cannabis. My Firefly 2 Plus. I love this thing. This is my baby right here, and it helps me. You know what I mean? It helps me focus. Helps me be creative. Like I worked on this beat. Let me play it for you. I made this beat this morning while I was smoking my Firefly, my herb, my nicotine vape, and drinking my coffee with honey in it. Just chilling, enjoying the vibe, relaxing before I gotta go deal with possibly a stressful day at work. So, yeah, the weed pot definitely helps. The weed definitely helps. The cannabis definitely helps. So I'm looking forward to enjoying it when I get home tonight. You know what I mean? And kind of doing the same thing, just vibing out, relaxing, chilling, unwinding from the day of work. I don't smoke at work. I would not recommend somebody do that, especially if you drive like a vehicle or if you deal with machinery, or if you deal with things that really require fine motor skills. Definitely don't smoke cannabis at work. Depending on the strain you get. Uh, Sativas, most people when they smoke a sativa, they kind of get like a upper type of a feeling. They feel focused, energized, and they can go to work on it. You know what I mean? If you smoke an indica, though, for a lot of people, uh, they kind of couch locked and they get a body high and they can't really move or do anything. If you have ADHD or ADD, it's kind of the reverse of that. So an indica will make you up, and then a sativa will make you down. It's really weird like that. And I do have ADD, I believe. I was diagnosed with it. So I smoke indicas, and it kind of gets me focused and clears my brain fog. You know what I mean? Anyway, that's it for the video. I don't want to hold you too long. I appreciate you coming through and watching the video. Definitely check me out for more. Make sure you hit the like button and subscribe. Enjoy the tune that I'm going to close out with. And you have a good one. Peace.